burning weed. Oh, oh. I'll talk a little bit about, you know, what it takes to do a e-bike vlogging, like wind noise. I'm talking about e-bike vlogging, you know. Stabilization is key, and wide angle view. So you probably want to subscribe to the channel, like the video, comment below. That way, when the video comes out, you'll get some helpful tips how to do e-bike vlogging. Ouch. Holy moly. When I hear something that loud, that always concerns me. Well, hopefully they didn't get eaten by an alligator. Welcome back. What's up, guys? What is up? What is going on? Oh, another day. Another cool day. Woo. I'm still wearing the compression tights because it's sunny today. It's probably going to be in the 80s. 80s is fine. It's perfect, actually. I'm going to go ahead and take the shortcut. I'm going to take the shortcut. Still got the sandals on. The only difference today is I am wearing the FlexiFreeze vest without the ice packets. They're not iced, they're just water. Looks like someone's doing their roof out here. Got probably some roof damage. Got roof damage out here, probably from the recent hurricane. Speaking of roof damage, I have got to go on. I got to go on the roof and fix the roof here. I've got to go on the roof and fix my roof. Some of the shingles are slightly damaged, so I got to put up new shingles. I don't have to put up a whole new roof. That's expensive. Oh, bugs. Roofs are expensive, so can't quite do that. I personally don't like going on the roof. Oh, they cut the grass here. It's beautiful. Wow, nice. And this is what I like. They cut the grass. It's going to be like this, maybe a little bit more yellow or brown as far as the grass is, because the, ouch, hit that branch, because the grass just goes into dormancy. Okay, there's Suburban coming through. 2 cars coming through. 2 vehicles. The guy driving a Tesla style SUV is checking out my electric bike. It's kind of funny. All right. Time for me to ride my bike. Oh, yeah. I'm down 1 bar of battery already. Maybe I'm not riding enough, or maybe this could be an older battery. I'm cycling through the battery. That's why I'm riding my bike all the time. I got like 4 batteries. I gotta cycle through them. Don't want the batteries to die prematurely. All right. I just installed a natural gas liquid propane conversion kit on my generator. If you haven't seen that, check it out. If you have a generator, I'm just gonna go that way. I'm not even gonna replace the gas tank. I made a mistake. I left gas in the gas tank of a generator, and it's been 5 years since I've even bothered to exercise or inspect or maintain the generator. And when Hurricane Nicholas came through Houston and knocked out a lot of power to the mostly to residential areas for like 30 hours, So after the first 12 hours, I was like, oh, I'll just get my generator and power my refrigerator, you know, because I'm prepared. So I thought. And when I went to start the generator, well, when I pulled out the generator, I tried to put the gas in. The cap was like really tight, and I had to pry it open with a tool. When I opened it, to my dismay, it was rusted, and there was a lot of sludge. The gas turned red and brown and black. And it basically clogged the fuel line. I did, fortunately, turn the valve to shut off the fuel so it wouldn't get into the carburetor. So at least the carburetor was not clogged. And so I tried to jerry-rig a gas tank to the generator. It didn't work. For whatever reason, it just didn't work. And so it's a little late. It's too late to do anything about the loss of power, but we survived. We didn't lose that much food. We just lost ice cream. It wasn't a complete blackout. All the commercial areas, they had power, so we stayed at a hotel. But I ended up doing a conversion kit, and it works. It works. And I'm probably gonna stay that way. I'm gonna probably stay propane, just because, you know, I use propane, the 20 pound propane all the time. I have two of them, one in the garage, one in the backyard. Kind of for cooking. Although I haven't cooked anything with propane in a long time, but I use it for torching the vegetation around my property. That's one way of doing weed control. Burning weed. Burning weed. Oh, it's beautiful out here. They're cutting everything. You see how brown everything gets? It's all brown because they're not going to grow anymore. It's not going to grow anymore, so it's going to be like this all winter, all fall, and all winter long. So that's why I like going off-road on the levee system during the winter and fall season. Oh, bird. Saw a little bird following me. And the wind's kind of, it feels like it's picking up. It's not very humid, it's very cool. Should have brought my binoculars, but anyways, do a lot of bird watching, watch the cranes. Alligators are mostly gone. I don't know where they go. They probably go down south, further south, warmer temperatures. A lot of birds migrate too, but some of them stick around. And so yeah, I like going off on the levee systems because the grass is kind of low. And I don't have to deal with tall grass. Alright, use some of that throttle, keep pushing. I never really changed it off of 7th gear. You know, that's the great thing about electric bikes. You don't have to change the gear unless you're going up like a very steep grade. Then you probably need to change the gear. Oh! Oh! Sorry, birds. I don't know whether they're ravens or crows. Looks like some of them look like they were feeding on something, bugs or something. So when I wear the FlexiFreeze vest, I don't put the ice packets in. They have, I put the packets in, but they're water right now, and I use it to kind of help stabilize the chest mount. Another thing I'll talk about, and maybe it's in the next video, but I'll talk a little bit about you know, what it takes to do a e-bike vlogging. E-bike vlogging is a different kind of animal than your regular normal vlog where you just point the camera at yourself. There's a lot of things to consider. You gotta, like, wind noise. Man, wind noise is the most challenging, one of the most challenging. And then the camera as well. And on top of that, you gotta mount it somewhere. You gotta mount it on your chest. Some people wear a helmet, so the face of their helmet, sometimes on their handlebars, sometimes they have the pole sticking out, you know, look like a unicorn. But there's all these different ways of doing it, but the common thing I would have to say, like, well, the most important thing, if you're gonna get a camera and whatever audio system you get, is the weight and the convenience. Because, man, if you got like a large camera and a large audio, like a, you know, that you got to strap on you and all that, I mean, it's not going to be a very comfortable ride. That's all I can say. Trying to keep away from the maintenance crew so they can do their job. So it's not going to be a very comfortable ride, and you're probably not going to be e-bike vlogging. I'm talking about e-bike vlogging, you know. That's because I'm e-bike vlogging, but you can do bicycle vlogs this way, or whatever action vlog you're doing. And then the type of camera you get, stabilization is key, and wide angle view. Anyways, I'll talk a little bit more about that in my next video on the way back home. So you probably want to subscribe to the channel, like the video, comment below. That way, when the video comes out, you'll get some helpful tips how to do e-bike vlogging. E-bike vlogging. Because it's not that easy, you know. It's not like you just take a camera, turn it on, and start, you know, strap it on your chest and start riding. There's wind. Wow, wind is a big factor. Got to get rid of that wind noise. Oh, holy moly! I'm gonna check my bike because that was loud. That was loud. Oh, let me check the bike. Oh. I'm just going to check the bike real quick. Do I see anything? I have the kickstand. I have the kickstand out so I can lean it and then roll the tire over. So that's what I'm doing. I heard something really loud. I just want to make sure. When I hear something that loud, that always concerns me. Okay. I see a little wetness here, but that may be just because it's wet. I have slime in the tire, so if I see something wet, it's usually the slime coming out. And that's the second time I've been around. Okay, nothing. All right, I just want to check. I don't want to, like, be in the middle of my ride and all of a sudden I got a flat. It's probably like a little branch I ran over. All right, let's see, which way am I gonna go? I'm probably not gonna go either. I'm gonna let these cars go first. Okay, I'm gonna go after this BMW. Oh, okay. Gotta wait for another BMW and another Hyundai and another BMW or Infiniti. Now I'm stuck at a corner right now. Just be patient, just be patient, just be patient. Okay, I'm gonna go this way. I'm just gonna go this way. There we go. I was already at the corner. I could have just taken the side away and just gone through, but anyways, patience is a virtue. Patience is a virtue. Don't overthink it, don't overdo it. Alright, that was unexpected, but you know what? Sometimes you gotta be safe. When you hear a large popping noise, that's usually not a good sound, but you know, this time I was okay. Definitely sounded like it came from the rear. The front seems to be okay. I should have checked the front while I was out there, but the rear tire is the most difficult to remove, so that's why I checked the rear first. The front tire, not too bad. I always carry a spare tube. I always carry a spare tube and some tools. So some kids are with their bike out there. They should be at school. That's kind of weird. Well, hopefully they didn't get eaten by an alligator. And there's alligators still around here, so I'm still cautious. Alright, I'm headed to the clubhouse, got my nutritional drink. I'm always headed to the clubhouse. Where else would I go, right? Is there anywhere I need to go? No, not really. Oh boy. So today, my youngest will get tested for COVID. Not because she has COVID, but our oldest has COVID. She's in isolation up in her room. Alright, I don't see any traffic. I'm just gonna go right through. No traffic, just go right through. So my youngest is gonna get her test. I don't think she's positive, but just out of abundance of precaution. Every time I cough, runny nose, or I feel hot, I'm paranoid that I have COVID-19, so getting out of the house and riding my bike is just a relief. Just kind of says, okay, let me get out of that house. So we're halfway into the, I guess, quarantine or isolation. 7 more days. I think it'll be all clear. We'll do another test on my oldest. We'll see how she feels, though. But I think she's definitely getting better. She's going to online school, so I think she's all right. I like the little gazebo seating they got there. Really nice. All right. Another thing I got to do after I come back home. The wheels. Oh, I got a lot of headwind right here. Jeez. All of a sudden, just a lot of wind coming at me. So another thing I got to do when I get home is the wheels on my lawnmower. That is like probably, I would say 10 years old or maybe even older. So I got to replace the wheels on my lawnmower. They're literally, the rubber is falling apart. So I got to, the front wheels are just regular wheels, plastic wheels. I just have to bolt them on. The rear wheels, they have the gears because my lawnmower is self-propelled. If you pull a lever, that's how I bought it. No traffic, good. No traffic. All right. So I have to buy geared wheels for the back, for the rear. But I want to make sure I order the right one, so I got to take apart the wheel and just make sure, do a visual inspection, make sure I'm ordering the right one. So a lot of little stuff. I don't really want to do all this little stuff, but it has to be done. The roof is a priority. So I guess when I go back, I'll look at the roof. It's probably a good day to do it because it's not raining. It's warm. It's going to be warm on that roof. Doesn't seem too windy. But I could see from the street that the roof took a little damage. Some of the shingles did fall off. Pieces of the top layer shingles fell off, so I have to replace them. I don't want to wait until more shingles fall out and then I gotta replace the whole roof because there's too much damage. Probably have to do some repair work on the interior too. Don't want to do that. So just get it replaced. Do a quick inspection. I also have to do some sealing. I have to do some caulking on the up on the roof where the drain is, the outlet drain or the airflow drain. I think there's a leak around there. Got to take care of that. Man, a lot of responsibility with home ownership. All right, in my next video, I'll talk about vlogging on an electric e-bike. The best way to do it, in my opinion. You don't have to do it this way. You can do it your own way. Almost there. All right, end of the video, everybody. Please like, share, subscribe. See you in the next video. Bye.